Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel, Your Sunny Arches. And we're here today to do a reading for Leo. Leo for the first half of May, from the 1st to the 15th of 2020. This is for Leo from the first half of May, the 1st to the 15th, 2020. Ready? Hey. We're going to use the Bonfire Tarot for this general reading. Okay. Oh, Four of Cups. So we're not settling for something, Leos. Not settling at all. We don't want it. Nope. Whatever it is, we don't want it. Looks like something was given to us and we don't want it. Uh-oh. I see the Ace of Pentacles, so there may be a new beginning and something that you probably have been trying to manifest. So we're going to do a general reading. It's going to be with the Bonfire Tarot. The cards we're going to use for clarification will be the Gypsy Oracle cards. I guess it's a different version of the Sibyllus. Don't quote me on that. And we will have advice cards. And we'll use the Tarot of the Night cards for that. After the general reading, we'll do a love reading, one for men and one for women, using the Angel Romance cards. All right? Send it to Leo. And don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons and pass on the word. Okay? Keep in mind, this is for entertainment purposes only. I read mostly from the sun sign position. But feel free to check out your moon and rising and let me know how it all resonates with you. If it doesn't happen to resonate now, then this message was not meant for you, or maybe it will be down the line. But you're more than welcome to check out all the other wonderful readers that are out there, because there are many. We got the Seven of Cups, so there's illusions. Maybe you think there's something going on. You think you got options. You don't. Seven of Cups. You know? All right, you see me shuffling here. Oh, Three of Coins. So you're trying to... Ooh, for some reason, it's coming out different for you, Leo. These cards really want to talk. I think we're kind of going to get into this, okay? So I'm going to leave this here at the top. Well, actually, no. You got the Three of Coins. That means you're trying to build a foundation on something. So what clear messages can I give to my fellow fire sign Leos? What general message, what important messages for this first half of May of 2020 do they need to know? All right. Last one. Again, I'm using the Bonfire Tarot. Oh, okay, that's a lot of cards, but we're going to take them. Ah, the Ace of Coins came out again. Be mindful of what's coming up in the near future. Two more cards, please, for the near future. Two more cards, please. Wepa, for the near future. Judgment came out again. Uh-oh, what is the universe trying to tell you? Well, as I'm trying to get into the Leo mode, I'll tell you this. I saw that line clearly in my mind's eye. Kind of looked like ready to pounce on somebody, too. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? Let's see. Two more cards for Leo for the near future. I'm going to Take that one. Seven of Swords, Two of Wands. Yeah. One more card for Leo, please. Whip out. Whoa, that's a lot of cards. Eight of Cups. Leaving something behind, Leos. Leaving something behind. All right. Here we go. Whoa. Mm-hmm. All righty. All righty. So, you have begun to manifest something into the 3D. Don't mind my nails. I'm going to try not to show them too much. I went and I painted them, and I've been chipping at them for the longest. No top coat, no whatever can live up to me. um, so I apologize for my nails. I promise for the next one, they won't be so terrible looking. All right, so in the not so distant past, in the recent past, there we go. You have begun to manifest something into the 3D, meaning you've begun to finally have a new start and a new job, a new career, family, home, something new with the finances. Perhaps you received a promotion, gotten a raise, starting a new job elsewhere. So you have any one of those things that are tangible, things that you see, things that are existing, is what you have begun already. Okay. Let's see. Anything particular we need to know about the Ace of Coins for Leos? Anything in particular about the Ace of Coins for Leo? Whoa. Well, yeah, apparently. A sweetheart, you started a new relationship or a new level of a relationship. Oh, wow. Then we have a malady, young woman, and thought. So there was concern over a younger person, a younger female. Could be it could be you, it could be a sister, it could be a daughter. I want to say it could be a mother, it could be any woman really, but the young woman is there, so someone close to you. Could be a friend. Maybe they were sick and you were very worried about them. And let me rephrase that. Maybe you were sick and they were worried about you, right? They came, they tried to help you, they tried to assist you in some type of way or form in order for you to get better. Or it could be vice versa. You were the one who was helping this person who was sick, perhaps a young woman, or you're the young woman in this case, right? And you could be the one who was helping someone to get better. And there's a lot of thought of concern, what's going on, what can happen, right? And that's for some of you. And others of you have started a new relationship. Okay, so what kind of relationship? It could be anything. Maybe you, it's not cups, it's pentacles. So it could be some sort of partnership, you know. And she's holding a letter, so maybe you receive some sort of communication from somebody who wants you in on their team for something. Okay, could be a new relationship. It's an Ace of Coins. It could be something that's gonna begin to build some type of monetary value. Okay, so that's the recent past. Now, in the current present, current time, right? You are taking on the energy of the Queen of Coins. Having reached the Ten of Wands. So what does that mean? Well, Simply put, it's you, right? Having control, having brought stability into your home. All right. A sense of nurturing. You're able to, uh, you're able to, you're able to provide and make sure that everything's set, that everything's taken care of in the home, um, or at work, right? But you see her, she's doing all the domestic things. So maybe right now you're in home and this is your part, you're taking care of uh all the domestic issues in the home, and you know, it's going well. You're doing very well at this time. So pat on the back, you deserve it. However, it's frustrating the hell out of you. It's overwhelming. You're like, what is this over? Could it be the quarantine? When is this quarantine over? Right? I read the energies just so you understand, Leos. I should have mentioned this sooner. I just realized now. This is about you, Leos. Okay? When I'm reading for a sign, I'm reading for that sign. So whatever people we see here, usually I read it as if you're embodying that energy. Okay? We're not worried too much of what other people are doing. That, if it comes up, it comes up. If I'm um, led to give you a message in that way, yes, I can give it to you. But more than likely, I'm just going to read it as if that's the energy that you're taking on or you need to take on, depending on where they are, what position the cards are in. Okay. But for me, this is the energy that you're currently in. You're taking care of all the domestic things, and it's starting to overwhelm you. You're starting to feel the burden because it's almost as if there's no break. Okay. And I totally get it, especially during these times. This quarantine, who knows how long it's going to last. But let's hang in there. Okay, let's hang in there. And in case you're dealing with someone who is an earth sign, could be, earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn and Virgos, uh, maybe they're fed up with you. All right. If for whatever reason you needed to know, they're fed up with you. They're tired. They're tired of whatever the situation is. Okay. But other than that, I really think it's more just you. That it's your energy and you're just fed up with the whole domestic part of things. So let's see. Is there anything let's do this. Let's clarify the 10 of Wands. What is it that we find so overwhelming? Or rather, what is it that Leos find so overwhelming? You're waiting. Obviously, the card says waiting. The card says waiting. You're waiting for what? A priest? What you waiting for a priest for? You waiting for salvation? What kind of salvation? Who's going to save you? That's a really good question, huh? So you're waiting for salvation. You're waiting for some sort of spiritual answer. And I don't know. So some really good questions, but let's take a look at yeah. It's more about spiritual answers. I hope you haven't been dabbling in anything unnecessarily. So um but no, I just think you guys are waiting for some sort of answer from the church, from clergy, from you know, maybe it's from a spiritual mentor, and you've been waiting for them. But now we're going into the near future. You know what? Let's take a look at the Queen of Wands. Anything to clear up the Queen of Coins? Ooh, you need to take on the Queen of Wands energy. You are a Queen of Wands. Come on now. But Queen of Coins, can we clear up the Queen of Coins, please? You have faithfulness. So you've been loyal from the jump. Loyal from the jump. Anything else? So you've been home taking care of everything, or you're the one who's been taking care of all the three-dimensional aspects of, could be of the relationship, of the business, of the home, whatever it is that's 3D, whatever it is that you can actually, um, you know, that's concrete in the physical, that exists, right? Anything you can use your actual five senses for. You've been very loyal. You've been very faithful and true and honest, but you're overwhelmed. So to me, it's like you're not getting a break. You're not getting back what you have been giving this whole time. It's like, hello, can I get a break here? And maybe you just feel like, because I don't see a king. The only king I see is here is in the near future. So it won't be sometime towards the latter half of May, the latter half of the first 2 weeks of May, that you'll start to take on this energy, or somebody will be coming in. We'll take a look, but you're waiting, and I really feel like you're waiting for like a spiritual answer, like to guidance. That's the word, guidance. And I really do hope you get it. Um, I kept saying Queen of Wands instead of Queen of Coins. So there may be a need for you to, to act instead of just wait around. All right. So in the near future, you have the Seven of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the King of Swords. What does this mean? Well, you or someone has been sneaking around, right? You're trying to do things without having to let anybody know. The problem is there's always somebody watching. There's always a freaking busybody. Oh, that explains a lot. Oh, man. Yeah, definitely a busybody. So you're trying to keep things on the low. You're not trying to tell anybody anything. But somebody has their eyes on you and watching every move that you make. All right? And you've made a decision, or you're going to make a decision as to which direction you're going to go in, now that you've been able to manifest this Ace of Coins, this new beginning, in whatever 3D aspect that it is in. And when you do so, when you finally make the decision, to start moving forward into that direction, you're going to need to take on the energy of the King of Swords. You're going to have to delve into that masculine energy, that masculine side, and learn to use your discernment. Okay? Now, if you're already a male, this means you're going to have to buckle up, buttercup. All right? Really get those pants on. Make sure everything's belted, buttoned, zipped, snapped, whatever. And be prepared to use your sense of discernment. Whatever does not feel right, whatever, even just the slightest inkling, cut it out. All right? Cut it out. You're going to need to. And remember, I told you, as I was beginning to get into, a meditation state and trying to get into a Leo vibe here, I did see the lion. And like I said, it looked like the lion was ready to pounce on somebody. So be mindful of your surroundings. Be mindful of the company that you keep. There's always someone watching. Keep doing what you have to do, but be prepared that when you make your decisions and you start moving forward to make things happen, right? you're going to need to also make sure that you're mentally prepared to take on the challenges that will come your way, whether it's in the form of a person who will try to hold you back or, you know, somehow want to get in on the whole thing, or, obstacles, curveballs, whatever you want to name them that just happen to come your way. It's going to require you to have that ability, okay? Ability of discernment. What is discernment? Discernment is when you're able to decide what is best for you, what is the right thing, what is the truth, all right? What is the best choice? That's discernment. Are you able to do that? Are you able to tell right from wrong? Are you able to tell a truth from a lie? Can you see who's for you and who is not? If it ain't right for you, if it's not for you, even if it's the slightest inkling of a doubt, cut it out. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? I did say it, so. Sorry, I don't mean to suck my teeth, but it seems like it just gets a little worse here. You have the Wife card and the Thief card to clarify your Seven of Swords. So your wife is watching you. Or your wife is the thief. So in this situation then, yes, it still applies where I said that you're trying to move quietly, but somebody's watching you. So you think they're not paying attention to you, but they are. And remember I said they're going to want to try to get on that, hop on that, get a piece of it. I didn't say get a piece of it, but I'm saying it now. They're going to want to get a piece of it. So unfortunately, this wife, okay, could be the sweetheart who you've gone into another level of a relationship. Let's say you were dating, now you're exclusive, right? Now you're officially a couple. Or you were a couple and now you're engaged. Or you were engaged and now you're married. Whatever this is, even if it's in business, it's a new partnership, a new job, be mindful, okay? The wife could be a form of authority figure, perhaps a supervisor, a manager of some sort, and they're keeping their eyes on you. You think you're going to be able to do things, you're not going to be able to. So be mindful because they're trying to steal from you too. They're looking to see what you're doing, and they're going to want to try to take credit for what they can. They're going to want to try to take from what you begin to build, right? Whatever the direction it is that you want to go in. Be mindful, okay? And it doesn't have to be necessarily a manager, but because you have the wife, versus the two younger women that are here that appear to be single, right? Because the sweetheart could automatically be taken as the female lover. Here you have the wife. This is somebody you have some sort of a contract with, some sort of a commitment with. That's why I would say if it's in the professional sense, it would be a manager. I hope I'm not explaining too much. I just want to make sure that it's clear. So you make a decision, and I don't really think it's a need to clarify the Two of Wands. This is your choice. What direction are you going to go in? Where are you going to move? You got to move. You got to act on this decision. So that's your choice. And the King of Swords, why is the King of Swords here? I mean, I think the King of Swords is obvious, but, well, there we go. Room. So to me, it looks like it could be in a home. Or maybe you have a meeting somewhere. If it's in the, professional sense or something. Just be mindful. Know when to speak. Know when to listen. Right? 1 second, a card fell. Where'd it go? And you have lover. Are you the lover? Are you going to find out that you're the lover? I hope not. But the Lover card came out. So I just want to see if there's any no. Okay. I mean, you have a sweetheart and a couple. So mm, nah, it's too much of a distance in between. Sorry, cracked my knuckles in case you heard that. Yeah. I mean, I think it's going to be just a need for you to be able to listen and to hear. And I think the lover is usually a person that's hidden, right? Not too many people know about them. They're the one really pursuing and things like that. So I think you have to be mindful of, anyone who has that type of qualities or personality. Okay. They're going to try to butter you up, sweeten you up. Either that or part of your sense of discernment is to be able to kind of like, nah, never mind. Nope. Nope. It could be that you come to find out that there may be a third party. So be mindful of the company you keep. And in the end, go make your choice, make your decision. Just keep in mind that there's always somebody watching. Just when you think nobody's watching, somebody's watching, especially in this day and age. And be ready to use your sense of discernment to know when to speak, to know when to listen, and to know when to cut something or someone out. All right, guys. Leos, thank you. That was great for a general reading. Well, I don't know, great, but it was definitely a wake up call. Definitely a message for you to, keep in mind. Oh, I forgot the advice cards. Oh my goodness. Let's do that before I finish putting the cards away. Maybe you needed to see the cards. All right. So now let's get some advice cards for Leos, please, on how to handle this upcoming situation in the first half of May 2020. Okay. Any messages for Leo for the first half of May of 2020? Magician. That means it's time for you to manifest. Okay, bring into existence what it is that you really want. Any more advice cards? Whipper. Don't be afraid. It's okay. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. You're going to have a lot of changes coming your way. Okay. So you have the magician, and like I said, it's for you to begin to manifest into existence what it is that you want. Okay? Now's the time to do it. All right. Or to end something. There's something that you need to end. It's done. It's over with. You need to end it. And this is the karma. Okay. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra. All right. But this is your sense of justice. And it will help you. And you got the Queen of Coins and Queen of Pentacles twice. So remember, you're feeling overwhelmed with something. So maybe this is what it is. In order to better in order to be able to move on and to process something, you're going to have to let go of a possible relationship or partnership. See the 6 of Cups, you're going to be, you're you're in a state of nostalgia. You kind of miss the way things used to be, but um things have changed. Or it could be you miss someone. It could be, whoever the young woman was that was sick. Um, could be a woman. It could be a man. The gender doesn't really matter. But if you want to go by the clarifier card genders, then it could be a young woman. Maybe she was a Libra, right? And you have the Queen of Coins twice, so you're going to find manifest an ending that'll bring some sort of justice for you. You'll still be nostalgic about it, but it's something that you need to do because you have a lot of changes coming your way. Why is a death card here? I am going to clarify that death card. Yeah, there's justice definitely coming for you. Even if it's in law, if it's something, with contracts. Like I said, anything 3D. Yeah. It's some sort of reunion. One more card to clarify the death card. Conversation. So there's going to be a conversation of a reunion coming up. Okay. Could death necessarily mean an actual death? Yes, it could, but usually it's more of a form of transformation. Um, there are a lot of dark colors, but you do have white, you do have pink, and the purples. So it could be something more along a like in a spiritual sense, and that could explain why you're waiting. Remember, we had waiting and the priest. Now that it's not up there, I had to shuffle to get these. So sorry about that. You had waiting and the priest. So you're probably waiting on this soulmate. You're alone right now. You're by yourself right now, but things are changing. Things are happening, and in order for this death to come, this transformation, you need to start. You need to manifest what it is that you want. Cut out what you don't need, because that'll be your own form of justice. All right. If you're dealing with anything in actual court, in actual law, any contracts or something that you're trying to get out of, yes, you're going to get out of it. Okay. There is an ending to that, to that. Anything that's binding, you're going to be free from it. Okay, but you got to make sure you set yourself up first, break free from it, and you can go ahead and move on. When you do that, it'll be because you're alone in this card. In this 6 of Cups, you are alone. So you're more in a sense of nostalgia. You're kind of like, oh, I wish this person was here, or, maybe even waiting for them to come around. And this transformation is coming, and eventually you will have a conversation about a reunion with them. Okay? Or him or her, whoever it may be. All right, so that's your advice cards. Let's get into your love readings. And we're going to use the romance angels for that. I'm going to start with Leo men. I'm going to do a love reading for Leo men for the first half of May 2020. Love reading for Leo men for the first half of May 2020. What love messages do we have for Leo men for this first half of May of 2020? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I like that. Epa. There's been a lot of deception going on. Are you hiding your passion? Please don't tell me, Leo man, you're hiding that passion. Yeah, you are. It's safe for you to love. Come on. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And the chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yes, passion, right? Why the deception? Because you're holding back. You're holding back. You're afraid. And that's perfectly normal. No, that's not something to, shy away from. But it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So it goes with the sweetheart card that clarified your Ace of Pentacles, a new relationship, right? So you've been able to manifest a new relationship in the recent past. And yeah, you admit there's a lot of passion. There's a lot, there could be a lot of sexual attraction. There could be a lot of physical attraction. Um, Maybe there are some actual feelings there. And if there are, then maybe it's time for you to explore them. All right, no, not maybe, but it's definitely a good time to explore those feelings with this person. And you could probably start by having a conversation and letting them know how you really feel. But keep in mind, not only do you need to know, you need to make sure that your behaviors and your actions back up what you actually feel. Okay? That you're actually showing and are consistent with your feelings for this person. So that way they know that you're coming with the truth and not think that you're trying to play games. All right? Okay, Leo man. That's actually pretty sweet. I'm a sucker for love. What can I say? I love it. Go for it. Go for it. All right. Let's go with Leo women. Love messages for Leo women for the first half of May of 2020. Okay, again, love messages for Leo women for the first half of May 2020. Ooh, nice card I saw there. The messages for Leo women for the first half of May 2020. And this is the last one. What love messages do we have for Leo women for the first half of May of 2020? Wepa. Let's see. That was the same one. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Ooh. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Trying to fall out of my hands. Whoa. Any more love messages for our Leo women for the first half of May of 2020? Sometimes it could take a minute trying to get the right cards to come out, I guess. Free yourself. Can I have two more, please? Two more. Can I have one more? Oh. Codependency. Be mindful of those addictions. Acknowledge them. Accept them for what they are. forgive yourself for what you may have done. One more card, please, for the love message for Leo women for the first half of May of 2020. One more. Forgive yourself, but it's time to come out of those codependency energies and let go. Maybe you're too comfortable. One more card. All right, I think we're going to leave it at the 4 cards. Bam! Just as I was about to let it go. Leo ladies. It says you have the card worth waiting for. Remember I said I saw a really nice card. This was exactly the card that I saw. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. All right? So it's coming. And look here. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want next so that it comes to you now. Yeah. Oh, man, I really got to do these nails. All right. So clearly decide what you want. You want love? You want the real deal? Figure it out. What do you want? What are the qualities you're looking for? Okay. What are you willing to accept? What are you not willing to accept? Take a look at yourself first. Because in the meantime, while you're waiting and while this is coming, you need to pay attention to the red flags. So if you're in a current relationship now and you're really not sure which way to go, remember the general reading. There's a decision that you need to make, and maybe this is what it is. Okay, there are red flags there. Please don't be like me. You see the red flags. You see, it's like the danger sign. It's right there in front of your face in flaming red letters, right? Inside of a rectangular box to let you know that that's a word and something to pay attention to. And it can have all the exclamation points that it wants. But, not just and you have a whole thing of red alarms, red light alarms and sirens and massive fireworks going off to let you know that that's danger. That's something that's a red flag. That's not right. Pay attention to it. It doesn't matter how minor it is, because you'll be surprised what you're going to find out. Remember, the King of Swords uses his or her discernment. The King of Swords is a masculine energy, right? So you need to think like a man, right? The whole think like a man and act like a lady type of thing. You got to think like a man, right? You're still the Queen of Pentacles. You're still able to handle the home front, the domestic sides. You're taking care of all of that, but are you getting anything in return? And if you're not, and then you come to find out that there is a third party, that there is a lover somewhere there, gotta let it go. Stop being codependent. The codependency can be the person themselves because you don't want to be alone. But how are you going to be the magician? Remember the advice cards. You have the magician. How are you going to be the magician if you don't free yourself? Time to take back control of your life. Remember, and I said Queen of Wands instead of Queen of Coins or Queen of Pentacles by accident. And I said you may need to take on the energy of the Queen of Wands. Heck, you are the Queen of Wands. You are a Leo. You are a lioness. Well, this is for females. You are the lioness. You got to pounce. Then you got to do that. You got to cut out what's not right for you. I'm sorry. I'm over here going at length. But I really want you to see how important it is to pay attention to those red flags. Because if you want this, if you want that soulmate, that divine love that's meant for you, you need to let go of what's not good for you. And sometimes it's people. They block our blessings. It's sad. It's bittersweet. But we got to do it. Good luck to you, ladies. Believe it or not, I really think that this was a great love reading. I hope I wasn't too harsh in any way, but it's all up to you. And I'll see you Leos soon. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. And we'll talk to you next time. Bye.